Hello, Swami Gang. We are continuing our adventure in Baldur's Gate 3. Last episode, we journeyed through some trials and tribulations, but it was all worth it. We gained another companion named Karlach, the one-horned, quote-unquote, devil that Wyll was supposed to hunt down. But after hearing her side of the story, I quickly realized that she is just misunderstood. She is not a devil, she is a tiefling. Just because we have horns doesn't mean we're all bad. I get the feeling tieflings are gonna be discriminated a lot in this game, so I probably need to be prepared because I too am a tiefling. Even though I've been treated fairly so far, I just need to be prepared and might be coming here pretty soon. But enough about me. This is about Karlach. Karlach did share backstory about her situation and whatnot, and she said that she was a soldier forced to fight in the fires of Avernus, and I think it was the Blood Wars, or it was some big war, that's currently still going on. Yeah. After 10 years of surviving and fighting for her life, she saw an opportunity to escape when she saw our Mind Flayer ship fly across the sky. Unfortunately, she got infected with the tadpole too, but she's free. She's not in hell anymore, fighting for her life. She's out and about, and she's so happy. She is what you call a barbarian, so she's pretty much like a female Kratos, if Kratos was able to set himself on fire whenever he wants to. Reason for that is because she has a malfunctioning infernal engine as a heart, and it's burning a little too hot since she's left Avernus. So we need to find a way to cool it down so that we can keep our tank friend alive. We love her. We also need to tell Wyll not to kill her. So that's what we're going to be doing today. You are all caught up now. I think it's safe to say we all need to go back to camp. I know Astarion probably doesn't need to, but we are all beaten up. Hi, Karlach! Sorry, I didn't mean to just pop up right in front of your face. The game just spawned me there, and I just was right in front of your face. So I took an advantage here. You know what? I think it's only fair that I give this sword to Karlach. Even though I can handle the fire flame, I can handle fire. I'm a tiefling. Of course I can handle the heat. Karlach would benefit from having this sword instead of me. I am not a barbarian.
Hey, good looking.
What do you want, Karlach? I will give you everything I have. Just keep being who you are. Here you go. Oh yeah, that definitely looks a lot better. The sword is yours, Karlach. Just take good care of my baby. I'm gonna miss that flaming sword. Yeah, I'll stick to this little needle over here. I don't do much anyway. Might as well equip the others who are actually going to do something with the equipment they need. We should probably go ahead and warn Wyll. Oh, this rock is blocking the view. I don't think he knows she's here. Gale, what do you want, man?
Spare me a moment, if you please.
Okay.
I've something important to discuss with you.
Is it about the magic?
We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you.
Uh-huh.
It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak.
Spit it out, Gale.
You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Gale! Gross! Is it contagious?
No, nothing like that.
Have you been tested?
Now, if I fail to treat it, then the consequences would not be contained to me alone.
Gale, what do you have?
What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
So you're not going to tell me what your condition is, but you're just like, I need powerful items. Of course. Gale, it makes sense. You know, the first step to addiction and defeating it is accepting you have a problem. We'll get you through this.
No, it's nothing like that. Magic isn't a narcotic to me. It's quite literally a lifesaver.
Gale.
I would not burden anyone other than myself with this were the stakes not so high. and the means of obtaining such artifacts challenging for a humble wizard to face alone. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time, and by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture.
I fail to see why you need my help with this. I mean, you've done fine without me so far. You've been here on your ass doing nothing while I've been dying out there.
A fair point. However, until recently, I was able to rely on a supply of artifacts stored in my tower in Waterdeep. A supply that has now run dry. The reality of the matter is that a lone wizard with a chronic impairment such as my own is not in the most ideal of situations with regards to self-defense.
Are you a child?
The manner of artifacts I need are not often found waiting patiently on a shopkeep's shelf. One usually has to lift them delicately from trap-filled tombs or prise them from the hands of violent ne'er-do-wells. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
So you just a lazy, bougie magic consumer. Why exactly would I risk either of those things for a wizard I barely know and has gaslighted me ever since I met you?
Valid question.
It really is.
If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright.
The assist from camp?
Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
You are the most dramatic person I have ever met. Do you know that? All this talk from someone who just sits at camp all day. You know what? Fine, I'll do it.
As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
What do you mean, Gale? Have you been eyeing my wares this whole time? I was like, ooh, I can definitely have that. What do you want with my gloves, man? What are you gonna do with my gloves?
Thank you.
Did you just eat my gloves? The fuck was that, Gale? Your chest just lit up. What was that?
Oh, that hit the spot. I could feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Gale, I'm sorry I accused you of having an addiction. Clearly you have something wrong with you. Perhaps now you want to tell me what all this is in aid of?
Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour.
I'm sorry?
Not just yet.
What?
Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
The time is now, Gale. The time is now. You don't get to just eat my magical gloves and be like, delicious. I'm still not going to tell you what my condition is. Yeah, that condition of yours is a very expensive one.
I obtained it in Waterdeep. Nothing there comes cheap.
That's it? That's all? Okay. Well, I came over here for you, buddy.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it.
You saw it too, did everybody fucking see it? Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Oh, anyway, what do you think of Raphael?
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral.
Don't all fairy tales have that?
A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
So the moral of that story was don't make exchanges with devils because they may mistake your daughters as fruit. That's all I got. What are your thoughts on the devil? Well, that's what I asked you.
Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer. No matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you, the cost will be too great.
What is the cost of 3 slices of bread? Because I definitely just took that. Other than that, I don't intend to make
He'll take everything.
Good to know. Okay, how does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return.
Who's your source?
One of the archdevils Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit.
You're on the ship too?
I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
I have a really good feeling she's not doing either of those things. But first off, who is this source of yours? I need to know.
A powerful friend with a keen interest in...
Don't you dare
privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
If you want to be like that, then okay.
All right. What else is on your mind?
Tell me, Wyll, how did you become the Blade of Frontiers? Can you tell me that?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
And did the child name you the Blade of Frontiers? How'd you get the name?
No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved, the cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The Frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
Well, me being a Baldurian, it's nice to finally put the face to the name.
And it's nice to meet someone of your talents.
Thank you.
Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting.
Let's see if we just make it through the night. Can I ask real quick about your stone eye?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone.
Whoa.
Carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Okay, I'm gonna have to start kicking people out because I have a feeling some of y'all are just being so secretive for nothing. Why would y'all accept my invitation to join my party when y'all don't even trust me 100%? It makes y'all look very suspicious, and I feel like it's just over nothing. Hey, Lae'zel, how you doing?
Gale is positively voracious. Well, let him suck up all the magic he needs, as long as he doesn't snack on a Githyanki silver sword.
I think your silver sword is safe, Lae'zel, because he likes magic in his items. Though I would love to see him try to eat a sword, though. Hi, Astarion.
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking. I wonder how he does it. Why he does it.
Thank you. I'm glad someone else is asking.
I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it.
Me either.
A waste of perfectly good treasure.
Thank you! Someone else agrees with me! I'm glad I'm not going insane over here. Let me talk to Shadowheart. Did Shadowheart see Gale chomping on my gloves?
So, Gale just consumes magical items like I do wine. We truly are a group apart. Nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me.
Yep, we are a very strange group of people. Just strange. Let me protect my shit over here. And probably protect myself. I'm gonna put all the parasites I find all the little tadpoles I find in this chest here. You see, I want to collect them all, but never use them. So far, I've only found 2, but I know there are more out there. There's gotta be more. Oh, Karlach, this is like your first time here, and you just saw Gale down gloves.
I like Gale, but I'm keeping all my good gear well out of sight.
That would be wise.
Everything fancy he touches meets a grisly end.
It really does. Oh, by the way, don't go around the rock over there. Wyll's over there. You know, the guy that's hunting you. I feel like I should give you the warning, because I like you more. Let me just end the day here and... Oh, shit, he left his tent.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, advocatus diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The blade of frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the sword coast to ash.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I dyed my pajamas purple earlier. Threw me off just now. Anyway, Wyll, don't do it!
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
They don't count.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind.
Excuse
A
me?
heart darker than a shadow's nightmares.
Your language is offensive.
You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil?
How dare you? She's a nice lady.
I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the blood war. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Wyll shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the blood war, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Well, she didn't have a choice. It's not like you and your Blade of Frontier stuff. She had to do it or she died. I believe her, because she's been upfront and honest. Unlike you, Wyll, so stand down.
Wyll catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
She's not a devil. I'm not a devil. We're tieflings. You saw her mind. She's not a threat.
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Wyll. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
It's okay, Wyll.
Thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
Yay.
I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Whew, okay. I'm glad that went over well. I thought I was going to kill one of them. I'm glad they both lived. Hey, Karlach.
Glad Wyll saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Well, tiefling to tiefling, I got your back here, and I'm keeping an eye on him. If he turns on you again, he's dead.
He won't. Someone wrong-footed him about me, and I'm betting we'll find out who before long. I respect someone who can admit when they're wrong, and stick around after, too. Plus, did you see his eye? Bet there's a good story there.
Oh, there is. He's just not telling anybody. Trust me, I've already tried asking him. He's one of the many people in this camp that just loves keeping secrets for no reason. Hey, Shadowheart, how you doing?
It seems like Wyll and Karlach will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
That's true, though. But I have a feeling you'd be on Team Karlach, no question. Hello, Astarion. What you reading?
Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the evening. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
I guess I'm just going around asking people their opinion about what just happened, so Lae'zel, it's your turn.
Good thing for Wyll that Karlach called a truce. A tiefling that mighty would shred him to pieces and burn the remains. Now, what did you need?
Lae'zel, you said it correctly. Yay! I'm so proud of you. Gale, put the book down. The people want to know your response to what just happened.
Thank goodness that's all dealt with. The odds are stacked high enough against us already. No need to turn
Gale,
on
you
each
somehow
other.
make it about yourself. I was wondering, that condition of yours, why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Gale, keep your body out of this. My God. I want nothing to do with you and your condition. Hey, Wyll, I'm sorry for earlier. You said you people, and I got defensive.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Well, I mean, it's not your fault you were misinformed. I mean, someone sent you on Karlach's tale. I'd like to know who this source of yours is. Can you tell me now, please?
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
The fuck? They just go show up randomly at camp one day? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
What do you mean, Wyll? They're gonna kill you? We're not gonna let that happen, Wyll. You one of us. Yeah, we're not gonna let anybody hurt you. You know what? We need to go to bed. This has been a long day. I'm about to eat this bread I stole from the devil. This is gonna be good. Is that a dog? It's Scratch! Oh, he found us! Hold on, let me initiate my speaking to animals thing. I need to warn him to get away from Astarion. Astarion may mistake him for snack instead of pet, you know? Hi, buddy!
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Aw, I'm sorry what happened to your master.
Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Oh, I'm glad I met you too. Oh my God, we get to pet him. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Oh, you get all the pets. You get all the pets. Can I pet him again? Can I pet? Yay! I'm just gonna keep petting you, buddy. You're so cute. Oh my goodness, I love him. I love him so much. I love you. What's cooking, good looking, besides your skin?
Copper for your thoughts.
Oh, you don't need to pay for. Oh my God, there's a lot of things to talk about. Okay, let's start off with. So not only do you have this thing in your chest, but it's burning up?
That's the short of it. Bloody thing's been in overdrive since I left Avernus.
Can I ask how you ended up having that?
The year, 10 Air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual.
Aww.
Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back.
Bitch.
You know Zariel, right? archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
I can listen to your stories all day, but I know we got things to do. But you mentioned your boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it? His name Gortash?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie.
Note to self, don't eat the pie.
I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh. To feel so invincible again.
Well, you're a badass in my eyes, that's for sure. Can I ask you what the infernal engine does to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
Aww, how am I supposed to give you a hug then? I mean, you must be pent up.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try.
It's okay.
One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time.
There you go.
But not today.
Oh, but we can meet that one guy. Girl,
Copper for your thoughts.
I was not done talking to you. I still want to talk to you. You're like the only one who opens up to me and tells me everything. I love it. So, in your expert opinion, what is the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one.
Of course.
Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces.
I'm writing this down.
Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
You know what? I completely forgot. You're just so adorable.
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic around here, right?
You know what? I think I know where one is. That's what we're gonna do today. But I still want to keep talking to you, though.
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
What would Tav do if he wasn't captured? I'd be back at home without a care in the world, playing my fiddle.
Oh man, lucky you. That's the dream. Maybe when this is all done, you can show me where you came from.
Of course.
My family home's long gone, but I'll show you my favourite chow hall in the city, if it's still standing.
All right. Sounds like a plan, Karlach. Looks like I have to make up a backstory about Tav because I have no idea what he was doing before then, so I guess I'll make it up. Astarion.
You again.
The fuck is wrong with you? Do you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Because I've done nothing to piss you off so far. I'm just gonna leave. I don't know. Did I do anything to piss him off? Let me just see how we are on terms here.
Hello.
This says neutral. So why the fuck is he coming at me with all this hate? Lae'zel, you don't have any beef with me, do you?
Speak.
Yeah, we're fine. That's just how she speaks to everybody. Do you know what the fuck is wrong with Astarion? Because he's just coming at me with all this hate. And all I've done today was pet a dog. Oh, I need you to stay at camp.
Are you sure that's the best course of action?
No, but I need you to stay.
Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
Thank you. Shadowheart! Come join me! Oh, Shadowheart, let me ask you this. What will you do when we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Shadowheart, no reason for us not to stay together if we get on well.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. as soon as possible.
Who is it? Family? A friend? A lover?
Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
Okay, I do need to ask because I'm a little paranoid now. How am I holding up?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you.
Really?
And if I have, I can't remember them.
Oh, thank you, Shadowheart. I needed that. And on that note, join me.
All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
All right, we're venturing out. Lae'zel's in charge. What the fuck? What? What is happening? What is happening? Oh. Oh, that's right. We killed these people earlier. Do they re-die when we appear? Okay, so we're venturing back to the druid camp because that's where the tieflings are, and we need to find the mechanic to help Karlach cool down.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
I think we solved that. I think Karlach was the one who killed all these gnolls. All right, we gotta jump right back over here. So, everybody follow me. We're gonna jump. Whee!
Flowers, leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
Before I went to Avernus, I'd have agreed with you. Nothing quite like Baldur's Gate, is there?
Nothing in my recollection, anyway.
Sorry, I didn't want to ruin y'all's conversation there, but thanks for pointing out the chest, Shadowheart.
Biting flies. Midges. Ugh. Shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene? It looks so nice in the upper city parts.
Upper City, huh? Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you if we survive this bug's banquet.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
He's nice to her, but he's not nice to me. Seriously, what the fuck did I do to you, Astarion? You're just so mean. Originally, the plan was to loot the place, but then I found this thing, and I'm like, that looks promising. Let's go through it. Alright, step back, y'all. I got this. Yay! I did it. Okay, I don't know how far down this hole is, but I got us prepared. We're gonna feather fall our way down. Oh, it don't look that far. But you never know. You never know. Oh.
Looks like a trap there.
Oh, what did I do? Do we have any source of getting out here? I'm gonna loot the place, don't get me wrong, but I need to know if we're gonna be trapped down here. Yay, 16. Open it up. I'll take the gold. No, seriously though, are we stuck down here? Does this lead to somewhere? Oh, there's more chests up here. That's nice. I meant to do this. Lockpick it. Who needs keys when you have sleight of hand? Yeah! Let's go! 23! Open it. Open it. What is this?
Infernal metal. That's what my engine's made of.
Oh my god.
Hang on to that.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. I will guard it with my life here. What else is here? Oh. When I saw the option to pick up, I thought it meant like pick it up and throw it. I didn't know you just pick it up and pocket it. Okay, how do I get out? Seriously? My feather fall just stopped as I was in the air? That's bullshit. Oh my god, I just realized I could fast travel. I feel stupid. Let me do that. Well, I take that back. I accidentally found something Karlach needs, so I wouldn't call it stupid. But what are the chances of that happening again? Like me accidentally finding something I need before I started the mission? Honestly, that's probably the only time that's ever gonna happen. I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky again. Open the gate! Thank you. Alright, Karlach, let me take you to where all the tieflings are. But as far as mechanic-wise, I don't know where one's at. This guy's not a tiefling, but I do need to talk to him. Do you happen to have magical items? Don't ask me why. I need it for a friend. Sir, I don't know what he prefers. I just need magical items. Alright, we can start looking here. Zaru!
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
You're asking the wrong person. I don't know. Mechanic. Oh, he looks like a mechanic. We can ask him. Hello?
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew!
7.
You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement.
What?
Very risky.
What does that mean?
I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron.
Ooh!
And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work.
I have some!
That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
I volunteer as tribute.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already.
We did.
What say you? Should I give it to him?
Should you give it to him? Yes! Absolutely! Let's see what he can do.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos.
Dude, come on.
Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience.
Sir, stop flirting with Karlach and fix her.
Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
Alright, flirt with her one more time. We're gonna have to fight. And you've been giving her the eyes ever since we've met you. I don't like it.
That feels... good.
Yay!
I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant.
I only brought the one.
Find me again in Baldur's Gate.
What?
If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then.
That's so far.
Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
We appreciate the help, thank you. Karlach, how do you feel? Better, I hope.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Good for you, Karlach. I wish I could give you a hug, or I still can't touch you, though.
Do you want to?
Oh, shit. Yes. Yes, I do.
I'd like that. Now, let's find that infernal iron before I overheat.
Oof, that was a risky move, but it worked! Let's go! Okay, I'm going back to camp. Going back to camp.
Hi, Barbie!
Hi, Ken.
Gale, there's no way you're still hungry. There's no way. I just fed you.
My condition is worsening again.
You gotta be kidding me.
I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
I had a fucking feeling you were gonna ask me as soon as I got back. You're not taking Karlach's sword. Absolutely not. Take the gloves. I got them for you. Let me know if you want my sword as dessert.
Thank you.
You have a problem, Gale. So now are you gonna tell me what the fuck that is, or no? You're probably gonna gaslight me again.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first.
What?
Somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Gale, please tell me we didn't waste a piece of magical equipment.
Ever the pragmatist in chief, aren't you?
You don't get to talk to me like that.
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think.
Do you want my sword or not?
Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Yes, a great deal of trouble. Spotted from the store.
What's on your mind?
Gale just ate my gloves like it was nothing. If I could just find infernal iron.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
Oh, that sounds real good. Don't worry, I'll be on the lookout for infernal iron. Astarion, have you calmed down yet, or what?
What do you need now?
I hope you keep that same energy when I replace your ass. Alright, let's go ahead and end the day. Oh my god. Wyll, is it happening? Are they gonna try to kill you here? Now? Oh, what the?
Hellsfire. She's coming.
She? Oh! Oh, fuck off. And she's blue, come on.
Wyll, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Nope. You're not just gonna pop up here with your goo everywhere. God damn it, devil. Get out of my camp.
Now? But I'm just getting comfy. Call me Mizora. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power.
Oh, shit.
My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Yeah, I can't help you here, Wyll.
We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady.
Oh, fuck off.
By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bug.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Come on.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Listen, you can read the terms and conditions all you want to us, ma'am. Karlach was forced into this infernal engine. I'm sure she didn't accept it willingly, so that's kidnapping, forced labor, and many other things. But yet again, you don't care. Get to the point.
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
I'm sorry? Oh, what did I do?
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Wyll, I'm sorry! His punishment was turning him into a tiefling? That's it? Wow, she let you off the hook, man.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
I already got horns.
Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I need to start carrying some holy water around me. This is the second devil that's came up to me. Sorry, I just can't take the purple pajamas seriously anymore. I'm going with muddy red. Looks nice. Karlach, are you okay?
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
You know what? You're right. He's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Astarion, don't be rude, I swear to God.
So, Wyll did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
What about people who already have horns, Astarion? Does that mean we're doomed from the start? Shadowheart!
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
I'm sorry, did you not see the fucking devil that popped out of the ground? Just gonna pretend like that didn't happen? Okay. Lae'zel, what are your thoughts?
Speak.
You too? You didn't see it either? It happened right in front of your tent. I'm shocked you have nothing to say other than speak. Wyll, buddy, how are you feeling?
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Wyll was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Well, Wyll, you can do what I did. You can just up and start the game over and change classes. I'm not doing that again. I already said I wasn't going to start the game over. So, let's just say you are lucky she didn't take your soul when she came. She could have easily just done that.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
I can't believe I picked Warlock just because the outfit looked cool. I did not know I was doing all that. Oh God. Yeah, we should get you out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Why obey her at all? I mean, you act like getting horns was the worst thing ever.
She could kill me for one, and that's not the worst of it. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Look, well, all I needed to hear was that there's a possibility to get you out of this. We can beat her. We just put our worms together, we can do it.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Look, all I see you is just Wyll. At this point, you haven't really told me much about you. You're just Wyll to me. Alright, I'm going to bed. This has been another long day for me.
Hey, soldier. Hey.
You aren't asleep, are you?
I mean, I was, but I don't mind waking up. What's up, girl?
I'm buzzing, honestly. I couldn't wait to talk to you.
Really?
Isn't it mad? How good life is.
All right, Tav, let's see how good your riz is. I know what you mean. When I look at you, that's all I can think about.
Thank the gods. I was afraid I was the only one. 10 years is a long time to be trapped in the hells. 10 years without a kind word.
Aww.
A touch. When I look at you, I feel real again.
Aww.
Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
Oh, wow. My God. Okay, I was going to take a slow, but fuck that. You do not mince words, do you?
Guess not. I just feel what I feel. No sense hiding it.
Well, in that case, you don't tell me twice. Let's go.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you or myself. I'd give anything to touch you, but I can't. Not until I can be sure I won't burn you.
Baby girl, I'm a tiefling. Fire don't frighten me, and out of everyone here, I can handle it.
Don't tempt me. It isn't fair.
I know, I'm sorry. How about just one kiss?
I'll turn you to charcoal. Guaranteed.
Well, make it quick. It's just one tiny kiss, nothing more.
We can try.
Really?
But don't hurt those pretty lips of yours, all right?
All right.
They feature heavily in my future plans.
Let's go! That a boy, Tav! Go ahead, kiss her more deeply! Your passion is hotter than her flames!
Wait, no!
Ah, spicy. Feels like I just left hot sauce on my lips. It's all good.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I told you I can handle it. I'm fine. Let's go again.
You can't make me be the responsible one. I'll destroy us both. So, what do we do now?
Oh my God, how's this an option? We can read a book. No! You know, the let's talk I still know little about you is good, but that's not what she wants.
Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like to hear. He got sexy ass body and he has something soft. Mind if I touch just to see if it's soft? Now I'm just playing, let's say I can. You know I could be a real nasty man. You might have some, but you know that like this. Just wait till you see my. Wait till you see my. Wait till you see my. Hey, bitch. Wait till you see my. I'm a.
I like the sound of that. My turn.
Oh, jeez.
Tell me what you want. Do you want missionary with your feet crammed to the headboard? Want it on the back with your face in the pillows and you yell as loud as you want to? You want it on the floor? Do you want it on the chair? Do you want it over here? Do you want it over there? Do you want it? Do you want anything you can handle? Breakily, how you want it, daddy?
I think I'm in love.
And that's a promise.
Oh my God.
On that note, I better head back to my bunk. You might not be able to touch me, but you've given me a lot to think about.
Good night, Karlach. Good morning, everyone! I hope everybody slept well, Astarion.
You again.
Okay, seriously, what the fuck did I do to you? I told you if you didn't fix your attitude, you'd be replaced. So...
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Stay here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Well, ta-ta to you. Or whatever that devil said. You know what? I think I know why he's mad. He's hangry. He hasn't told anybody he's a vampire, so he hasn't eaten.
Speak.
Join.
It is done.
Very well.
Hey, you.
Hi. Oh, crap. I need to save. It's been a while since I've saved. Give me 1 second. I need to do this often. Sorry about that. Okay, so you and Mizora seem to know each other. How? Sounds dumb now that I'm saying it out loud.
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter.
Really?
She favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose.
That makes sense.
I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Look at you making devils jealous of you. Do you think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
I can see how you're wanting to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Wow, you really are getting through this bard's heart. Talking about stage and players and all that stuff. Well, since I'm genuinely starting to care about you, I'm asking this question.
Sad.
Aww.
I couldn't let myself feel sad in the Hells. Letting my guard down would have been a death sentence. And letting, say, a Cambion near me would have been disastrous. I thought it best to keep my distance. But loneliness that deep gets into the marrow. Now that I'm here, among friends, I can feel it burning out of me. Little by little. Step by step.
God, this voice actor is amazing. Anyways, I want to touch you.
Where would you start?
This is bad timing, I'm sorry. Okay, start slow. I'd take your hand into mine. It's so cute.
And put it somewhere interesting, I hope.
Put it anywhere you like.
Good. I better find a way to cool me off soon. I'm not sure how much more of this I can take.
I was trying to be nice and sincere. Nope, you took it there. I ran it back. I'd start by tracing every curve of your body with my fingertips.
You give me chills, baby. No mean feat at my temperature. God, we better find a way to cool me off soon. I'm not sure how much more of this I can take.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. That one was good.